Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's nice and gloomy outside. Perfect recording weather for indoors. Usually when it's sunny, I like recording outside, but we're gonna record in here. In today's video, guys, I want to talk about oh shit, hold on, man. Water is life, guys. Alright guys, so in today's video I want to talk about how females will switch up on you out of nowhere. This is gonna be like a female attraction story, I guess, but I just want to talk about like a little bit like how females like will switch up on you. How you attract certain females on retention. And this is like one of those stories that I want to share with you guys. Okay. So this was probably like this started about like 2 months ago. I was talking to this female coworker, and I was just being myself, just how you are on retention, like you don't give a damn, you just be talking to these females like all charismatic. And I was talking to this one female, and I could tell that she was like very intrigued by my energy. I was just like talking to her, making her laugh, this and that. And she ended up asking for my number, right? I don't know if you guys remember that from one of the videos. I made a post on this one time. But yeah, she basically like asked for my number like out of nowhere, and like it caught me off guard. And so like for like a week, we're just kind of like texting and stuff. And I was moving with discernment, right? Because I could kind of tell what type of chick she was, because on retention, guys, you could see right through people. Like you could see what type of person someone is. So, back then when you were like in your lust and you're just like talking to a female, like the only thing that's in your mind basically is just like, smashing or just hooking up with them, or, something in that nature. But when you're on SR, guys, you have like discernment. You have like, you're able to read what type of person they are. And so the reason I mentioned this is because she was like this, she was cute, right? She was like pretty cute, kind of, sweet. But she was like one of those chicks where, I don't know, she kind of gave me like, I don't know if this is the right word, like emo vibes, where she's like one of those chicks that are like into like horror movies and just things like that. Like she had like a flask with just like a Jason sticker, a Scream sticker, and she just like skeletons and all this shit. Like she had like this sweater, this black sweater with like a skeleton on it. So like that right there is just kind of like a red flag for me already. Like if she's into like dark shit like that, just like those type of vibes, right? Like horror movie stuff. But she was like a cool person to talk to at the same time. So I was just like, just talking, not really thinking much of it. So she asked for my number, right? And then we are just like chopping it up here and there. And like I said, I could feel like that she was like intrigued like by my energy. And it's like she wanted to like get to know me, because I basically started telling her a little bit about myself and like what I like and what are my hobbies and things like that. So, she was just like very like fascinated by me. She was just like, she mentioned it in one of the texts where she was just like, I don't know exactly what she said, but she was just like basically saying that I was like full of surprises. Like she was basically trying to like figure me out, you know? And that's another thing that you guys have to keep in mind is like when you're on retention, you become so different from everybody that like these females or people in general will try to like figure you out, because you're just very like mysterious. Like you're not like the rest of these guys. Okay, so that's what basically happened, guys. Like she was like attracted to like my energy, and she was like trying to figure me out in a way. But you know what's weird is that I think she was like bi. She told me that she had like a girlfriend, but at the same time she was like asking for my number, and then she was just like, you know, being like very intrigued by me. And at the same time, guys, she was giving me like choosing signals, or she was kind of like showing interest in a way, because she was talking about like, oh, I want to buy you like a drink and like for all your hard work. And she was just being like very like sweet and things like that. But at the same time, she had like a girlfriend, and it was just like a lot of like confusion. She was basically like, I feel like she was like confused or something because she had a girlfriend, but at the same time she was like intrigued by me, and she was telling me like that she wanted to like hang out and that she wanted to like you know buy me a drink for like all my hard work and like all those things, guys. So I was like, all right, like I said, guys, I wasn't like expecting anything from her. I was just vibing. She was just a coworker, right? So yeah, man, like I was just talking to her. Everything was cool. She seemed very like intrigued, and she was just trying to figure me out. But I don't know, guys. Like I think like the company had like this. It was kind of like a little gathering, for doing good. So basically, like we all hung out at this like lounge thing or something, like as like all coworkers. We were just all hanging out, and I don't know what it was, guys. Like after that occasion, like I think she got like my Instagram and things like that, and then all of a sudden, like after that, she just kind of like switched up on me, you know. Like she went from being all like intrigued to like I don't know how to explain it, guys. Like basically, you know, you will attract certain females on retention. You will attract them, and then they'll try to like figure you out. And sometimes like I made a video on this before where even females will hate your glow. That video did really good. I think it has like almost 7,000 views or something. Like it was pretty popular. Go check it out. But yeah, guys, like there's females out there that like will hate your glow. So I think what happened, guys, is that I kind of like she was attracted to like my energy, right? She was like trying to figure me out, and but at the same time, she like kind of like switched up on me like out of nowhere because like I told you in the beginning, she was like one of those females where she was kind of like emo in a way. Like she was like she probably had like a lot of like darkness like within her. So I feel like what happened is that like once she was like trying to figure me out, or she kind of saw what kind of person I was, that I was like more of the light. I wasn't into like certain things that she might have been into. I feel like my light was like irritating her like demons or something. Because I didn't do anything to her, guys. I didn't do nothing to her. All of a sudden she started acting all like bitter towards me. You know, uh one time it's funny, like the last time I talked to her, I wanted to go bowling. And since we were talking at the time, just texting, and she wanted to hang out, I told her, I was like, "Oh, are you down to go bowling sometime?" And then she never like replied or anything. And yeah, so like after that, I didn't like hear from her for a long time. And then one time I saw her at work, and then I just said what's up to her, and then she was just like she was like mad at me or something. Like I swear to God, like I literally didn't do anything to her, but all of a sudden she went from being like intrigued by me to kind of like hating me. But like she would get all weird, like she wouldn't want to talk to me anymore. And yeah, so I can't really think of what happened. It's just like I said, like I feel like she was just like hating on my glow, you know? Like she was just like she didn't like that I had like all this like positive energy. Um I don't know, guys. Like if females were like switch up on you like that, like out of nowhere, um, you know, just because you attract a female on retention doesn't mean that she's like good for you, right? That's why you have to like move with discernment and figure out what type of person she is before like getting too involved with her. And what's funny, guys, is like every time like I started talking to her, or I would try to say hi or something, and she would act all like weird, and then not really acknowledge me anymore. I could sense that something like switched, right? I could sense something switched, but like I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna go up to her and be like, oh, what did I do? Like, nah, like I'm not like for what, you know? And you know what's hilarious, guys? The reason why I wanted to make this video is because like recently, like last night, I found out that she had like blocked me out of nowhere. Like she went from like following me like on Instagram or whatever, and then she all of a sudden like I saw that I had like one less follower, and I was just like, I bet you it's that chick, you know. And I went to go look, and it was her. Like it just showed that she had blocked me. And I just started laughing, guys, because I was like, what the heck, you know, like she just switched up like out of nowhere, guys. Like it's crazy. Like I said, like some of these females have like a lot of darkness within them, and your light irritates their demons. So it's kind of like she was like intrigued by my energy, but at the same time, the same energy like is it like she was like jealous of me in a way, because like whenever I would like recently, guys, when I would get around like other coworkers, like she would give me like this side eye look, you know, like this envious look, that I had like this, you know, this good positive energy. And I don't know, man, it's just it's weird, guys. Like these females are like can be weird sometimes, so it doesn't matter like how she looks, it's just about how her energy is. And like I said, she was into like weird, like she was just like one of those chicks that were into like dark stuff, just like horror movies and scary things. And I don't know, man, she was just, I don't know what her agenda was like, but like she was just like she asked for my number and then wanted to hang out. And then as soon as I was like, oh yeah, let's hang out, and then she just like switched up on me out of nowhere, and then she blocked me, and I was just like, all right then. But you know, things happen for a reason, guys. Like sometimes God makes people remove themselves out of their lives, you know. It's like your light was like too much for this person, so it's like the vibration that doesn't match. So like it's funny because she like removed herself. Like I didn't have to do anything. I was just like chilling like this, you know. I was just chilling, and she just removed herself out of my life. But like I said, I wasn't expecting anything from her. It was just like a coworker, but it just went from a female attraction to like the complete opposite, where she was like envious of me now, and like just like just things like that, guys. I'm just like, all right then, like. And you know what's funny is like once I saw that I was blocked, I didn't think anything of it, guys. I'm not gonna go up to her and be like, hey, like why'd you block me for? Like what did I do to you? And like for what? You know, I'm not seeking her validation and things like that. Like I don't care, because you know I'm still glowing. You know, I still got the seed. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, go check out that video though. The how females will even females will hate your glow on retention, guys, because I don't know if she was trying to like control me, or like I said, I don't know what her plan was, but I was moving like with caution, right? I was just texting her, just like, you know, very like, you know, just good vibes and stuff. I wasn't telling her like I wasn't trying to speed anything up with her, and especially like since she was telling me that she had like a girlfriend, but at the same time she was like trying to hang out with me. So I'm just like, she was just giving off a lot of confusing vibes. So yeah, man, I don't know how her mentality is or how her energy is like, but you know, sometimes people things don't turn out the way they do for a reason. So count it as a blessing, man. You know, some people aren't meant to come together like that, you know. So it'll just be like just keep like, here's the thing, guys, like when dealing with females at work, like that's how do you say, that's like very risky, like to just like start talking to like a female, because like you don't want to put your job on the line for like this female that can like switch up on you out of nowhere. and things like that. So I'm glad that I never hung out with her or anything like that, because who knows what her plot or her agenda was towards me. But it all worked out, guys. She blocked me. So that's it, guys. That's all, folks. All right, guys. So that's basically what I want to talk about today. Is females will switch up on you out of nowhere. Your light will irritate their demons, and just keep focusing on yourself, guys. Don't be like taking these coworkers seriously, guys. Like, don't trust your coworkers, guys. Like, straight up, man. Your job is more important than these freaking confused ass females, right? So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna just wrap it up with that. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.